You are me, and we are 8. We're in 3rd grade. It's 8:30 a.m. We've just been dropped off in front of Gilmartin Elementary School in Waterbury, Connecticut. Instead of making our way to our class like normal, we just took our pink sneakers and Lisa Frank everything, and we're waiting. We're in the principal's office. We're not in trouble. This meeting is unscheduled, unplanned, and unexpected because we got some news and it's still on our minds. See, yesterday, Ms. Castaldi, our 3rd grade teacher, told us that she was retiring at the end of the year. She won't be in the building anymore. And that's big news because Ms. Castaldi is beloved. She's one of those people who stands about as tall as she does wide. She often has lipstick on her 2 front teeth. And none of that matters because her hugs are the best, her smile is sincere, and her laughter is contagious. So when she's not going to be in the building, it's a problem. And so we wait to ask Mr. Malaspina permission to throw her a retirement party. And we are still 8, and we have no jobs, and 8-year-olds have no authority. The answer should be no, and it's not. So we have ourselves a party. Over the next few weeks, we rally everyone. Miss D'Angelo's in on it, the art teacher. She repurposes her class lessons so we can make cards and decorations. Our parents are on it because we have no jobs, so they're bringing the snacks. Miss Honeysett is in on it. She's the librarian's assistant. She's our decoy. And the best part of all is 8-year-olds gave up recess voluntarily. So the party happens, and Miss Castaldi cries. And as a little bit of her dark mascara mixes with her tears and stains her pale skin, we just feel like we did it. This is daring. I'm Danielle Christine Toussaint. I am the CEO and founder of She Thinks Purple. I'm on brand always. And She Thinks Purple is a woman-powered creative agency that helps nonprofits and social enterprises craft inspiring stories that unlock their impact, accelerate their missions, and it's wonderful, fun, vibrant work. I challenge my clients to dare to think purple. To think purple is to be consciously attuned to the power of their own stories, to look within and allow the courage and creativity that's present when we are 8, to be what fuels us at any age and toward any mission. And we must dare to do this because the world talks us out of this voice, tries to block our being able to hear and access this voice. So daring is an active and vibrant practice. It's not like leaning in. It's not like having a gratitude journal every day, because that stuff is great, but it's not what does the work. So what does it mean to dare? I invite you to consider DARE an acronym: doing, asking, receiving, embracing. The doing is us marching our way to the principal's office to wait. It is the active engagement in our pursuit of the bigger life and/or our impact. The asking is when we invite with intention people into this process with us. You ever sit on an idea just long enough to forget you ever had it? That's not asking. When we do that, we stifle our ability to make it real, to make it live. We receive by actually living in community with the people who we've asked and letting them support us. Have someone ever given you their card and you sat on it for 2 weeks? Might you need to practice receiving? Finally, we embrace, not with judgment our outcomes, but with an earnest curiosity to figure out what we learn to do better the next time. This is a cycle. We dare when we do, when we ask, when we receive, when we embrace. We're gonna play our game again. And you are me, and we are 16. It's about 3 p.m., it's after school, and we're sitting face to face with a guy named Bill, who is the banquets and facilities director at the Sheraton Hotel. Why are we here? Because this summer, we just participated in a pretty prestigious leadership development program for teenagers. And at the end of this experience, they asked the group to do one thing. Take this experience back to your home communities and create something. And in the more than 100 years of this organization doing this, exactly 0 teenagers took them up on it until now. But we need space, we need AV, we need food, we need everything. So here we are, face to face with Bill, and we're asking him for everything. And at the end of our very polite pitch, Bill says yes to everything. So a few weeks later, yellow school buses pull up in front of the Sheridan on a school day with a few teachers in tow and 150 high schoolers to attend a conference put on by their peer. And when the media shows up, they don't even talk to us because there is no way that it is a 16-year-old who did this. So they start talking to the teachers, they find their way back, we have a great conversation, and as the day culminates, and as the next day comes and we see ourselves on the front page of the local newspaper, that feeling returns. We've dared again. It might be very tempting to think that this is going to be a story about all the times that daring went well, that it's just this continuum of daring that gets better and better and better, and the girl just keeps stopping herself without interruption. No. No. Because this girl lives in the same world that you live in. And that's not real life. You see, I couldn't convince my best friends, all graduating from Yale University with me, to start a company after college, because we had begun to believe that the time for daring ends at a certain point in your life. You must now grow up. You must now be responsible. You must not fail. You do not throw these things away. You did not travel this distance to only get this far. So the pressure of families, the real world life settles in, and I make a promise to myself. If I must get a job and be an adult, let it be for people who are still daring. So I built the next decade plus of my career in the nonprofit and social enterprise sector just so I could be around the daring people. And low-key, I did go to Yale Law School before I left, and I did incorporate an LLC just in case. And I sat on that LLC until what started as the nudging to dare again became some shoving inside of me to dare again, became a violent shaking inside of me to dare again. And I began to dare when I launched She Thinks Purple. I want us to play this game one more time tonight. Do you mind? No. So you be me, and we are 34. And we've probably taken on the single biggest deer in our careers. We decided to plan a conference for 200 people. We didn't have any sponsors at the time. We didn't have a venue. But we had a lot more than the 8 and 16-year-old, right? So here we go. But where we are right now is not at that conference on stage. You are with me in my living room, in my condo, completely on the floor, bawling like a baby. How did we get here? We got here because as we were packing up the last remnants of an amazing 2 days with amazing people and really awesome swag, we ask ourselves, is all that I'm going to have to show for all this some lanyards and stationery and some banners that I still have to throw away? Where's my money? I worked hard. The decision to dare is one that I make every day. I am as much in service of this philosophy as I am a proponent of it. I test it on me. I drink my purple Kool-Aid first before I serve it to others. Daring is not a one-time thing. There is no graduation from daring. No one will give you a diploma for this. There is no mastery level. It's just more and more practice. It is a way of living. It is an intention that you set every day. But I offer to you that in the opportunities that you find, in the moments where you find the greatest fear present, you also have an equally greater opportunity to dare. So you've been me a lot tonight. I'm gonna ask you to just be you. Think for the next few seconds about what the bigger life looks like for you. Are you doing? Are you asking? Are you receiving? Are you embracing with the intention? I dare you. Thank you.